Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to go through the euro dollar as the market is in a situation where we're looking for the break or the bounce in terms of technical analysis. Now, yesterday we posted a video expecting the dollar to weaken. So if we just look at that currently, the market is just consolidating after a false breakout of this previous high, and we've landed back into the consolidation channel. On the weekly time frame, we discussed that this market looks like it is going to push down into these channel support running through. Now going to the euro dollar, very similar in terms of the dollar index, and we have that channel running through again. This is just a tighter channel on the daily time frame, but that channel would look something like this. Okay, so very similar in terms of the channel on the weekly time frame. Okay, so just go back a couple of steps. But however, the market is up at this key point. Now, if we look at the daily time frame, the market is back within the previous daily lows. Okay, now typically in a trending market, the market will find those lower lows and act as resistance pushing down. So very much like here, when the market broke lower, we came back into those lows, we push lower. Okay, now the market's back here. What's going to happen next? Now fundamentally, we're looking for the dollar weakness. Okay, now that doesn't mean that it's going to happen. Of course, it's just our bias looking forward. Now, we need the technicals to line up with that. And if we just look at the dollar index at the moment, the technicals on a daily time frame aren't aligned because technically we are forming higher highs and higher lows. Now, what we look for when the market switches its sentiment is for a new lower low to form. So maybe something like this to happen, or a break through the current low just in there. Okay, now that's when we typically look for those reversal patterns. So although we're looking for that dollar weakness to come in, the technicals need to line up first, and at the moment we're seeing a little bit of consolidation. Now, what does that mean for the euro? Now, going on to a 4-hour time frame and looking at one of our key strategies, there is a potential here for a little bit of a reversal. Now, what's going to be key to this is what's going on here, and we can see that the market is currently double topping at this point. Okay, so the market tested this zone, the previous daily lows once, broken back down, tested it again. Okay, so are we going to see a little bit of a follow through? Now this week we have the ECB and their interest rate announcement and their outlook on the current economic projections, or what they feel is going to happen. And at the moment, in this double top pattern, we've got this sort of range forming in here. Okay, now what's going to be very important for the downside is if we break through and complete this double top pattern. If we complete this double top pattern, then the market is likely to retest and push lower. Now, you've got to look at the terms of fundamental as well with the euro. The eurozone's not in a great place. They are looking to maybe push into negative rates. Whether they'll do that is uncertain yet. We need to wait for further details, but it is likely that if the US economy continues to get stronger, they will, or if the euro pushes higher, they will have to act. They want the euro to be low. Okay, so they want to set a dovish tone continuously because that's what's propping up the economy at the moment. So if we don't get that and the US dollar weakens significantly, then we may get a breakout of this trendline resistance running through. Now, if we do get a breakout of that trendline resistance, then the sentiment is likely to significantly change because this market has been in a downtrend for a good while now, going back towards the end of June. So, we start pushing through here. Now, in terms of strategy, the strategy is suggesting looking for a short position in here. However, look at that fundamental case, build that up first. If your bias is to short, then this is a great position to be looking for those short positions. If your bias is for dollar weakness, you want to be waiting for your technicals to line up with that sentiment. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video update. Euro break or bounce, need a little bit more confirmation before I get involved here. Look at this 4-hour tight trading range. This will be a key influence in this market, and look for this long-term trendline resistance to come into play as well. So thanks for watching this video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst at Blueberry Markets. I'll speak to you soon.